Hello,
Hello,
my name is Dr. Thompson and you are?
my name is Joy and this is my son Eric.
Hi Erin, nice to meet you.
Me too.
And how are you both doing today?
We're
Well,
doing
I really don't want to be here.
Okay, Erin.
we're doing good.
This is stupid.
Okay, Erin. All right, well, what brings you guys in today?
We were referred to you by the school social worker.
Okay. Can you tell me just a little bit more about that?
No. Because I don't know why I'm here.
All right. Well,
Well, we wouldn't be here in the first place if you would have been attending school like you were supposed to.
Whatever, Mom.
Well, we wouldn't be here.
Whatever.
okay, so it sounds like you've been missing some school, Eric.
A
And-
whole day or two.
A whole day, are you sure it's just a
I think a little more.
Okay. So it seems like that's probably the reason why you both are here. So normally what happens is if there's a certain amount of time that's missed out of school, Eric, it's called, it makes you what they call truant. And once you become truant, that's when the social workers get involved and you may have to come and see people like me, and we're just gonna try and find out why you've been missing so much school. So that's the reason why you're here.
Because I want to.
You wanna miss school. Okay,
I know.
well, we're gonna talk more about that, all right? Okay.
Yes, Eric has missed over 2.5 weeks of school, so that's why you were considered truant.
Whatever, Mom.
Okay. I see. Eric, what may be the reason that you keep missing so much school?
I really don't want to talk about this.
What? Eric,
Can I color since you got pictures right here?
okay, yep, you can color and pick any color you want and draw a nice picture, Eric. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Well, we'll just give Eric a couple minutes to kind of, cool down. But Mom, have you noticed any changes in Eric's behavior?
Kind of. I've noticed that he doesn't talk to me and his father as much, and he seems to be a little withdrawn.
Because I don't like talking to you guys.
Okay. Can you tell me just a little bit more about that, Mom?
Well, I'm not exactly sure when it started. I've noticed him being distant for about the last year or so. I just figured it was the part of being an 8-year-old and growing up, so I never really thought too much about it. I will say, though, that he does seem to get more angry when he talks to his dad.
I don't like it.
Okay. So I imagine this is probably just a little bit difficult for you, Mom, being that he's isolating himself and he's acting a little withdrawn, and you are not really understanding why.
Oh, yes, it is just so frustrating. I don't know what to do with Eric.
Oh, this is why I didn't want to come here. Why is she crying? What did you do?
Okay, Eric.
What did you do?
Can you just come sit back over here, Eric? I think that it would be best if we talk about things now.
Fine.
And Eric, you seem a little upset and a little angry. I know
I
you.
made my mom cry.
Well, let me just explain, Eric. didn't mean to make your mom cry, she just became a little emotional. And we're gonna talk about why she became a bit emotional. I'm gonna ask you a couple questions, Eric. You seem to be angry and you're upset clearly because you think that I made your mother cry. But what's the anger? Why are you a little upset or why are you angry?
I'm not.
You're not angry?
No.
Okay. Well, can you tell me how you're feeling right now?
I'm mad. Because you made my mom cry.
Well, Eric, I do apologize if you feel like I made your mom cry. I really do not want you to feel mad or angry or anything, okay?
It's
But-
okay, Eric, I was just upset, and I just don't want you to miss any school anymore. It's just frustrating.
I hate school. So I don't think I should go anymore.
Well, I think you need to continue to go to school. It's very important, Eric.
It is extremely important, Eric. You want to learn and get good grades, and you like to draw, I see. And the picture that you made is beautiful. Can you tell me what that is?
It's like a very nice planet.
It's a spaceship.
I like it. I know your favorite subject is science, so maybe going to school, that will get you back into science class.
Nice. So you like science, Eric? A little? Okay, and you drew a spaceship. Can you tell me a little bit about your spaceship?
It's just a spaceship.
It's a mighty nice spaceship. Very nice, very nice.
It's very nice, Eric.
Okay. So, let's get back to, you not attending school. Can you talk about that just a little bit, Eric?
Mom, my parents don't care if I go. They always argue and act like I don't exist.
You exist, Eric. Stop being ridiculous.
I'm not being ridiculous, Mom. It's,
Eric, what's wrong?
I just really hate my life.
You hate your life. Okay.
Stupid.
Why would you say that?
Because it is. My mom never considers me, and my parents, whenever I'm around, all they do is argue, and my dad beats the crap out of my mom.
Eric,
And
stop.
they go to church together and act like a big happy family, and then we go home and they just argue, and nobody knows what happens behind closed doors, and it's just all stupid.
Okay, Eric, explain to me why you feel like you don't exist to your parents.
They don't care about me. They don't care if I don't go to school.
Eric, you need to stop with your
No.
nonsense.
No, they don't care.
You are talking
How do you
crazy.
think I missed 2.5 weeks?
Eric,
You think they cared?
we are a great family. You are the one that chooses not to be around us. There's absolutely nothing we can do about that. I'm a praying woman, and I pray that I pray for my family every night, and that God will work things out with any problems that we have in our family.
See, Mom, that's the problem. You say I isolate myself, but you never took the time to see why. You never asked me why I don't come around.
Okay, Eric. Will you explain why you isolate yourself from your mother and your father?
I think he's just angry with us, and I don't know, but Eric, can you please just tell me what's wrong, honey?
Mom, I know you have faith in God, and I know it's strong, and I know you say God is great, but if God is great, why does he allow all those horrible things to happen to our family? You never pay attention to me, and I'm sick of being ignored.
Eric, we do not ignore you.
Yes, you do. You and Dad always argue. You don't care that I'm around. And then when I try to protect you, you just get mad at me and you yell at me and you just don't care. And you guys pretend like when you go to church and do that couple therapy and help other couples, like you guys are just liars.
We are not liars.
Yes, you are.
No, we are not.
Yes, you
We
are.
like to help other
Mom,
people.
yes, you are.
Okay, Mom, do you ever listen to what Eric?
I do, but he's very young, and I know he has quite the imagination, and he's sometimes can be a little angry 8-year-old, so I don't know.
Have you ever asked Eric how he felt?
I do sometimes, but he gets angry at me, so I don't like to push it.
And Eric, how does that make you feel when your mom just lets you feel,
Alone.
makes you feel alone? So would it be safe to say that you feel like your parents abandoned you?
Yes, it's beyond abandonment. I feel like they don't love me and they don't care about me, and my dad, I just hate him. I hate my dad. He's the worst dad ever.
Don't you talk to your father like that, about like that.
Mom, let him talk. Eric is being very expressive right now, and this may be the reason that he is feeling, that he does isolate himself a little
I
bit.
just don't want him to disrespect his father.
And everything that goes on in the session is very confidential. He's just being expressive, so allow him to express the way he feels. Eric, can you talk about why you feel like he's the worst father in the world and why you hate him so much?
I can't. I just can't.
Okay. What is it that you feel you can't do, Eric?
I can't talk about this in front of my mom. I just can't.
Eric,
I
you
don't
can
want
talk
to.
about anything in front of me. It's okay.
Eric, would it make you feel more comfortable if Mom stepped out of the session for a moment and you and me just talk about how you feel?
No, I think my mom should hear this.
Eric, you need to tell me what's going on. I need to know, Eric.
Know that I can't say it. I'm too embarrassed. I don't want to get in trouble.
You're not gonna get in trouble. You shouldn't feel embarrassed in front of me.
And Eric, I just wanted to let you know that anything that you do say in the session is private, it's confidential, and it's just discussed amongst me, your mother, and yourself. So it's okay for you to let us know what's going on, and especially if someone is mistreating you.
Eric, please, just let us know what is happening. Do you want to say it? You can write it down. Just please, Eric, tell us what's happening.
When you go to sleep at night, it's Dad. He comes in my room and he pulls the covers off. He tells me to be quiet, and he hurts my arms and he tugs on them, and he's just really mean.
Stop, Eric. This is not true. This is ungodly to lie like this. Let's take a moment and you can think about what you're saying and if you're really sure.
Mom, I wouldn't lie about this. I didn't tell anybody because he told me if I tell anybody that he's gonna send me to a foster
He
care.
is not gonna send you to a
Well, that's
foster
what he
care.
told me, Mom. That's
No,
what he
he's
told me. And he said that he was gonna kill you.
Oh,
And I can't, I need you, Mom.
So Eric, it sounds like you were very afraid. It sounds like your mother, it sounds like your father told you that if you told anyone, that he would threaten to kill your mother and he was going to put you in foster care. So this made you feel a little afraid to tell.
I don't want my mom to die, and I don't want to betray my dad because I love him, even though he's mean sometimes. He's my dad.
Okay. So it's important that you have your father's love.
Yeah.
It's very important to you.
But I know what he's doing is wrong, and I know what's being done to me, and I just don't know if I can have any friends or like friendships or relationships because I don't know how to feel towards them.
baby, I am so sorry. I wasn't there for you when you needed me. I didn't protect you from being hurt. That was my job as mother. Oh, Eric, I am so sorry. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill that bastard. How can a parent do this to their child? I am going to blow his brains out.
Okay, Joy. I totally understand that you are very upset right now. But you have to realize that you cannot make harmful threats around me.
I apologize. I'm just very angry right now. Not just with him, but with myself for letting this happen. Wow, our family really needs help. Eric's right. We have covered up so many things in this family. I thought I could protect us, but I just made things worse.
Joy, I just want to say to you, it's not your fault. You have to understand that things like these, things happen in families, and they happen every single day. So please, Joy, I beg you, don't blame yourself. It is not your fault. I'm sure you're an excellent mother, and I'm sure Eric can agree with me on that. And just the relationship that I see that both of you guys have, it seems like you guys have a really good family, and please don't beat up on yourself.
I am done pretending not to be aware of what's going on. I almost lost my baby because I ignored him. Lord, please help me. Eric, please forgive me. We must address these issues.
Well, first, can I just commend you both on trusting me and confiding in me? I know you've only met me one time. This is your first time meeting me. But it takes a lot of courage and a lot of trust to let me know, or to be informative and just say what's going on in your household. So I just wanted to commend you both on that. I hope that this is the beginning to the healing of the hurting process in your family. And I hope that we can explore more options as to how to take on the issue and to resolve it. How does this sound to you both?
I think this sounds good. What do you think, Eric?
Me too.
I was wondering if next time I could bring my husband to the next session.
Well, Joy, I really don't think that would be a good idea. I recommend that we continue to work with Eric so we can resolve the issue with Eric.
All right.
And maybe we can meet with your husband at a later date. So, if you guys are okay with seeing me again, then I can escort you out to the secretary and you guys can schedule the next appointment.
Okay, I think we will do that. Thank you so much, and we will see you next time.
Thank you, Eric, for coming. Just want to say you drew a pretty picture. I love your spaceship. Okay? All right, well, thank you. Nice meeting you both again, and I will see you next time.
Yes, thank you.
Have a good day.
Me too.